Hey there, Brainiacs and Nervous Wreck. Welcome to the Nervous Network, the only podcast where we connect more signals than your Wi-Fi during final weeks. I am your host, Milan Beauchamp, and I am here to guide you through the twists and turns and literally shocking truth of your nervous system. Literally shocking. So let's just get ready to dive in. Whether you're here because you love science or you just hoping to impress someone with these random facts, you're in the right place. So buckle up, because today we're diving headfirst into the nerve tactics world that keeps us alive right now. Ready? Let's fire up those neurons and get started. Alright, first let's talk about the first nervous system, the OG communication network that makes Snapchat looks like snail mail. This is the system that keeps you breathing, blinking, binge watching all the same times. Without it, you'll be a sack of bones and muscles wondering what to do with themselves. So let's just break it down neuron by neuron. So first we have the central nervous system, the CNS. First we have the brain. Think of it as the CEO of your body. It's running the show. It's the headlights, making the big decisions, and occasionally taking a coffee break every time you zone out during class. With 86 billion neurons up there, it is busier than a group chat during drama season. And you know how it gets when the tea is hot. So, let's move on to the spinal cord. The spinal cord is the brain's personal mailman, and a message zooms back and forth along this highway at crazy speeds. So if you touch something high, you're not standing there thinking, is my hand on fire? You're just going to move it automatic. Next, we have the peripheral nervous system, the PNS. This is the nervous system that delivers service like Amazon, but faster, and it won't lose your package. It splits into two sections, the somatic nervous system and the autonomic nervous system. So the CNS system handles the stuff that you actually think about, like waving, texting, saying hello to somebody, or just throwing stuff at somebody. It just controls what you are now thinking. The ANS system, the autonomic nervous system, takes care of stuff that you don't think about, that is just go on automatically. So, for example, like your heart beating, your lungs breathing, and your stomach regretting something that you just ate, knowing you was not supposed to eat it. So let's just see how it works. I want y'all to picture this. You touch something gross, let's just say wet spaghetti, pretending to be worms. Sensory neurons send a message to your brain like cold red, what is this mess, what is this? So the brain, being the CEO, it decides to say, yuck, move your hand, and sends the order down to your spinal cord, to your muscles. Then your reflexes activate, and it moves your hand. And that's just how it works. Everything is like a puzzle. Everything pieces together. So here are a few fun facts that I came up with that I think will be something to wow your friends. Your neurons can fire up singles at 268 miles per hour. That's faster than most cars on a racetrack. Another fun fact is, even when you're sleeping and your brain is busy organizing thoughts, solving problems, and dreaming up weird scenarios like marrying a duck in Paris, it's just your brain is always on go, always working. It never stops, just like your heart. So there you have it. Your nervous system, the MVP of your body, it keeping you alive, functional, and really fascinated by this podcast. Let's keep those neurons firing as we move on to our next segment. Thank you.
This is Brooke with the Disorders and Mysteries of the Nervous System. The nervous system is a complicated system responsible for controlling the body's activities. While for most people, it usually functions effortlessly, but there are many things that can cause problems. The brain is a very tedious organ. So many things about the brain are undiscovered. A few common disorders are multiple sclerosis, which is an autoimmune disease where the body's immune system attacks the protective layer around the fibers. This disrupts communication between the brain and the rest of the body, which can lead to fatigue and difficulty walking and even some vision problems. Or even epilepsy, for example, a condition where abnormal electrical activity in the brain causes seizures. It's a condition that's been recognized for centuries, yet we're still uncovering the forms it could take.
Hello everyone, I'm going to be discussing the hacks of maintaining and improving the nervous system. A way to keep the nervous system sharp is to make sure that you're engaging in physical activity in order to stay, moving and keep the body healthy, because with a healthy body comes a healthy mind. Something else that you could do is to make sure that you're avoiding certain drugs and medications, because they could end up affecting your brain and nervous system. And especially when you're younger, these type of things can have more long-lasting effects on the body and the mind. And some of these effects can be permanent. So certain events can affect the nervous system, such as strokes or concussions and things like that. Brain damage can come from that. And while physical therapy is there, nothing is perfect, and the definition of recovery does vary from patient to patient.
Well, folks, we reached the end of today's neural journey. We laughed, we learned, and hopefully we kept your neurons firing faster than a group of chat during tea time. Remember your nervous system is the unsung hero of your body. It's literally doing all the work while you sit there binge watching shows and eating snacks. The next time your brain reminds you to study or your reflexes save you from spilling hot coffee, give it a little love. It's earned it. Thanks for tuning in to the Nervous Network, where the only thing more electric than neurons is our content. Until next time, stay sharp, stay curious, and keep those neurons sparking. Oh, and don't forget to share this podcast unless you want that side nap that doesn't connect. Bye, Brainiacs.